So we have Mara here, who's a branding strategist, coach, speaker, and co-founder of Smart Shop Branding Agency. That's a smart company name. I like it. She's spoken on events having leaders in the field like Raymond Aaron and Brian Tracy. Mara has 20 plus years of experience in business and branding. Mara and the Smart Shot team help business owners just like you with A to Z of branding. In the past few years, they have served hundreds of businesses in different fields to build their brand foundation and attract the clientele by strategy, studying graphic design, professional photography, and video production. So all of these things are so much needed right now with the new digital world, Mara. So I'm excited to hear your presentation today.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. I'm super excited. And I would like to thank everyone who is taking this time from their busy schedule and showing up here. Thank you so much. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to come in this session, and I'm grateful for that.
Awesome. All right. Well, do you want to try sharing your slides one more time?
Sure.
Put them up
yes.
There? Okay. Awesome.
I don't know what is happening here. If you see the
it's okay. You can still, the slide is still very large. Like it's readable. You can't really see the other. Right. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thanks so much for being here, Mara. I'll come back towards the end.
All right. That's fine.
Thanks so much. Right. Okay.
So let's get it started. I would like to talk about the foundation of attracting clients on social media, because these days people are so active on social media. And if you can attract clients, and not only clients, high-paying clients on social media, then you are at the good track, on a good track. So let's get started with the presentation. Before that, I would like to ask your permission to give a little bit information about myself. I have a branding agency, and we have helped many business owners in different fields of branding, whether it is brand strategy, photography, video production, and design. And I must tell you something. At some point of time, my business was stuck too, and I had hard times getting high-paying clients, but things started to happen and things started to falling into the right place when I focus on my own brand and elevated my brand. And that is what I am going to share with you. All right. COVID. We all are affected by COVID in one way or another. And since last year, a lot of things has changed in our personal life and in our businesses. And I personally think that the world will never be the same again, even after COVID, because we are living a new norm now, and we are getting used to so many things that was not there in 2019. For example, I myself was not doing any webinars because I always preferred seminars, seeing people face to face, shaking hands. But since it is not possible, I started doing webinars, and I am getting used to it right now. And this applies to many, many other things. I personally think even after COVID, the social media and the online world will be even greater than before. And people rely on the online world and what they see from you in the online world to make buying decisions. So if you have a strong presence on social media, if you have a strong presence in the online world, then you have much higher chances to get the kind of clientele you dream of. So having said that, being on social media is super easy if you are just following and consuming content. But when you want to create content, probably you might have felt, oh my God, what am I gonna say? Or you might have thought about it, what social media platforms work for my business? Or maybe you have tried to get some engagement online, but you wonder what is happening, why nobody pay attention to what I say, or why people don't buy my stuff no matter how hard I try and no matter how many posts I put on social media. So if these are some of your thoughts or how you feel, then this presentation will help you to get a clear understanding of the foundation that you need to build your business on social media. All right, are you ready? I know I am. Okay, so what is happening in the online world and specifically in the field of branding is that a lot of people put their marketing message out there without having a strategy for their branding. And that is exactly like burning your marketing budget for nothing. So I would like to talk to you about some foundation today rather than talking about like technicalities, because I think technicalities are easy. And what is most important is the foundation that you need to have for your brand so that you can take advantage of the opportunity that social media brings you. I would like to mention this quote from Zig Ziglar. This is my favorite quote. If people like you, they listen to you, but if they trust you, they'll do business with you. And I think it is the best way to do business if you build trust with your audience. And that is what is happening on social media if you do it right. So a business is built on trust, and trust is built on communication. And although social media looks like a one-way communication, but you can actually make it a two-way and create a fruitful communication around your business and around your offering. So let's take a look how we can do that. There are a few elements in any successful communication. For sure, you, as the sender of the message, are a big part of the communication. Your audience or the receiver of the message itself, the platform or the social media you're using, and the feedback that you get from your audience. And based on that, you can make some tweaks to change things and make it better. A lot of business owners are very much concerned about the message itself. They are concerned, oh my God, what should I say? What kind of content should I create? What kind of posts should I have online? And sometimes they forget about the other very important elements of the communication. So I'll tell you why and what happens if you forget about it. All right. I think the most important thing in a successful communication after you is your audience. So you need to define your audience clearly so that you can create the right message for them. And the key here is focus. Focus on your ideal clients rather than everybody, because if you try to serve everybody, if you try to help everybody with your product or service, you end up helping nobody. The reason is that if you go for helping everybody, you have to go with a general message, and general messages does not connect. And I will give you an example right now so that you get a better understanding of what I am talking about. All right, so imagine two personal trainers, okay? The first trainer, he is targeting everybody. Why? Because he thinks every person, every human being should have a healthy body. So anyone who is looking for a healthy body could be his client. This is his perspective. Of course, not my perspective. All right, the second trainer, she is targeting new moms who want to lose weight. Out of the so many people who might need her services, she is focusing on a niche. So let's see what will happen. Trainer number one creates different kind of content for social media. One time he's creating content for, let's say, young adults or people in their 20s. Another day, he is creating a post for seniors. Then the day after for women, the day after for men, or for seniors, for children. Because he's talking to everybody, he creates different content. And he thinks that people choose the right content for them and keep following him. The second personal trainer, she is focused on new moms, right? So the day one, she talks about, hey, you're a new mom with a newborn. I know that you have a lot of pain, and that is how you can improve your health. The second day, she says, oh my God, if you have gained weight during your pregnancy, I can help you with the right diet. The day after, she says, as a new mom, if you're working, or even if you're not working and you are like at home, but still you're so busy, you don't have time to take care of yourself, I understand that. But listen, this plan is easy and you can use it for your benefit. And overall, her message says, I understand your pain. I know what you're going through, and I know your desire, and here how you can achieve your goals, or here is the solution for your problem. So what happens, since she is so focused on the problems of this group of people, they see her as the expert, and they want to pay her to solve their problem. Now, I have a question for you. Out of these two trainers, which one makes deeper connections? Which one performs better? And which one makes more money? I wish I could hear your voice and have your comments, but unfortunately, it's not possible on this platform. What I think is that personal trainer number one will lose followers along the way. Forget about getting new followers, because people see different messages, and when a message does not connect to them, they would unfollow, right? Versus trainer number two, although she's focused on a smaller group of people, but she is the expert for that specific group of people, and she can take a big pie of the market, although the market is smaller. All right, so after focusing on the right audience and knowing them inside out, it is time to create powerful content for them. Now it is time to talk about the message. All right. Rule of thumb. 80% of your content either should be educational or it should be entertaining. For many businesses, entertaining is not really an option. For example, if you're a real estate agent, a digital marketer, a personal trainer, or a mortgage broker, entertaining is not really an option. So what is left is educating your audience. If 80% of your content and messages on social media educates your audience about what you're good at and the solution you can offer them, then you are on the right track. So you might think, oh my God, 80% is a lot. How can I create content for like educating my audience? Well, if that's your question, that's a very good one. Well, if you know your audience inside out, if you know their problems, their desires, then creating good content for them is not that hard. On top of that, there are some resources that you can use to get some ideas, and here they are. You can follow your competitors and take a look at the frequently asked questions. These are things that your audience would like to know, and you can use that for your benefit. You can also know about their pain points and offer solutions for them. You can help them reach their desires and their goals by your solution. And last but not least, you can give giveaways. People mainly love free stuff and giveaways, and that is a way for engaging your audience and having them continue to follow you. And last but not least, have call to action for your post. And your call to action can be as simple as, hey, shoot an email to me if you have any questions. Or if you have like an offering, you can use different kind of call to actions. All right. So what is the 20% left? Well, everything else, your sales pitches, your promotions, and anything left should fall under the 20% of your messaging. All right. So how do you like it so far? Let's get to the third point. You might be thinking, oh my God, I should stop working and just create content for social media. It's so time consuming. Well, if you feel this way, I am with you. I understand that. It can be really time consuming if you do it not very right. But if you do it right, then it shouldn't be that time consuming, because you are in your business to do business, not to be active on social media, right? So the first way that you can save time and effort is batch work. So what does it mean? It means that you can assign a few hours per week and create the content for the rest of the week, if that's how it works for you. The better option is that assign maximum 1 day in a month and create the whole content for the whole month and put it out there. Schedule it with a scheduling software or a scheduling platform. And that's how by spending maximum 1 day or half a day in a month, you can have the rest of the month taken care of. If you don't want to spend even this time on your social media, the better option is delegate social media management. And that's what helps you big time, because you can take advantage of social media without investing any time and effort on it. All right, now we are at the fourth pillar of your social media presence. Look and sound professional. Oh my God, I cannot emphasize on this enough, because if you look and sound professional, you can stop people mid scrolling and grab their attention, and they would say, oh my God, who is this nice person? Who is this good looking guy or gal? And that's how they start listening further, or they start reading your post. So it's super important that you use professional headshot, or if you have a logo, you want to put your logo, use a good designed logo. Your post pictures should be nice. I have seen some, I should say, disappointing things. Some people use photos for social media posts that already has a watermark on it. And that's really bad, because this means that the person has not paid for the picture. Then it comes to your elevator pitch, or the text that you put in your social media profile to introduce yourself. People should know what you do instead of your job title, of course. Tell them how they can connect with you. Is it your website? Is it an email? Is it a phone number? Let them to get connected to you easily, and also use high quality post text and the right hashtags. So I would like to share with you a few photos that I got online, and I see people use these kind of photos on their social media profiles. Please be very, very cautious about the pictures that you put out there. The pictures shouldn't be something that create mistrust with you, like, or pictures that are poorly photoshopped, or old pictures. I can see people like they are in, let's say, 60s, but their social media picture is belongs to when they were in 20s, and that creates also mistrust. Or people put flower pictures or garden pictures or pet pictures. That's not a professional way of carrying yourself on social media, if you, especially if you're doing it for the business purpose. I know that your wedding was a great event, and I'm sure you had a lot of good memories on that, but it's not a good picture for your social media profile. I get a lot of friend requests from people that I don't know, and I'm not familiar with all the names from different cultures. And when I see a couple pictures, sometimes I really don't know the guy is sending me a friend request, or the gal. So it's not a professional way of having a social media profile. All right. So after pictures comes video. Oh my God, they call this decade the video era. Embrace video big time, because it can help you take your business to the next level. And I will tell you how. Are you excited? Do you want to know more? Okay. All right. So videos can help you in very different ways. It can create brand awareness for you. It can engage your audience, because people's attention span is so short these days, and they don't want to read. People just want to watch a video, and the maximum effort they do is just a click, and they want to watch a video and learn about everything by videos rather than reading long text. So it engages your audience big time. If done properly, it can increase your web traffic, take people to your website. It can create excitement for your audience. I give you one example. I work with a very successful realtor. She is a top 1% realtor, and she is into selling pre-construction condos. And one thing that we do for her is creating videos about the project that she's going to sell and bring to the market. And these videos engages her audience big time and brings traffic to her landing page. Another example, as I mentioned earlier, could be educational videos. So you can talk about important things that your audience wants to know about your business, and educate them based on the topics that they would like to hear about. There are different types of videos. Personally, I think a profile video can be a very good starting point. A profile video gives information about who you are, what is your business, how you can add value to your audience, and what problem you can solve for them. And it doesn't have to be a long video, because people will not watch a long video. A 1 to 2 minute video is more than enough for a profile video. Then, as mentioned, is educational videos. I highly recommend you to have educational videos on your social media platform on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be every day. Even it doesn't have to be every week, although it is recommended to have educational videos every week. But you can start with having educational videos every month, once in a month. And that way, you start to create a bigger following, and then from there you can convert them into paying clients. You can have promotional videos if you have an online course coming up, or if you have a new product launch, you can use promo videos. And last but not least, testimonial videos are so powerful to build trust, because people do not really trust a brand at the beginning, but they trust it more when they see someone else gives a testimony for that brand. And testimonial videos do amazing in that case. All right. These beautiful people are a couple of clients that we had. They get tons of clarity and results from working with us. And I am honored to have them in my portfolio of clients. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to read your questions in the chat area. And also, I'll be delighted to connect with you. So feel free to connect with me at info@smartshot.ca if you would like to shoot me an email. My phone number is also there, and my website. All right, so I will stop sharing this presentation to take a look at your questions and comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Okay, I can see that. Oh my God, you haven't seen my slides? Oh, that's bad. But I am happy that you heard my voice. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. Okay, I can see Mark is here. Bev is here. Ben, thank you for being here. Miranda, Constantine, Dog, Linda, Evelina. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Mara.
Hi, Rachel. I guess my presentation didn't work.
Yeah, you know what? It's okay. I saw towards the end the notes here, but I didn't want to interrupt you. We still heard your content, so it's okay. But maybe are you going to share your slides, or maybe there's a place where you can share them for everyone
yes,
that was here?
I can do that. I can change it to a PDF, and then where can I put it?
If you want to send it to me, then I can distribute it. That would be great.
Sure, of course.
Awesome, perfect. Well, thank you so much. I am of the mindset that video is also, super important, but I think a lot of people have struggles with it still, right? They don't like being on camera. They don't want their face on camera. So what are your kind of top suggestions to get a little more comfortable with being on camera? Because I know probably a lot of people have ideas or things that they want to promote, but like I said, a lot of people are still a little apprehensive about being on the camera. So what would be your suggestions be?
I totally get that, Rachel. Even for me at the beginning, it was not easy to do that. I hear an echo.
For me? Am I on an echo?
I don't know, but I can hear myself when I talk.
Oh, it sounds good to me.
Okay, all right. So I was saying that I totally understand that. Even for me, it was not easy at the beginning. So what I recommend is that to start small. So being on camera could be even harder if you're live, for example, a Facebook Live or Instagram Live. So you don't have to start there. You can start by shooting a very short video, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds with your phone, and then do it over and over and over again till you like it. And then distribute the one that you like the most. And one thing that I used to do to get comfortable in front of the camera is that I used to imagine that my best friend is behind the camera and she or he is looking at me through the lens of camera. So I imagine my friend and I talk to the lens as if it is my best friend. So that way I could put myself at ease, be myself, and I could talk like I'm talking to my best friend and sharing some information, some nuggets about what I know. And that way I could come up with good videos.
Yeah, I think the hardest part for me was watching. So someone gave me a tip that you should watch yourself multiple times to see where you're going wrong or what maybe you don't like, so you can adjust it. And it's hard to do at first, but I learned a lot about the way I was speaking and delivering and looking at the camera rather than the screen. So I learned a lot from that. So just watching yourself back. So I kind of recorded myself and then watched it back. So that was a good thing to do too. So, but I just wanted to thank you so much for your presentation and your time. And thank you so much for being here. Our next couple sessions start shortly. But if anyone wants to contact you, oh, someone's asking a question. So they want to know, how long should the videos be when you're a beginner on social media?
Very good. That's a very good question. Well, actually, there is no rule for that. It is really based on the platform that you are using. For example, if you want to put videos on Instagram, as a regular person, it should be less than 1 minute. For IGTV, you can go longer. So it really depends on the content that you want to create, the social media platform that you are using. But as a beginner, I highly recommend you to go what you're comfortable with. And as Rachel said, it is good if you record a video, watch it. If you don't like it, redo it over and over again till you like it. And let me tell you something. There is no perfect video. At some point of time, you should make a decision. This is good enough. If it is like 50% good based on your standard, then it's good enough to be seen by everybody else.
Right. And video, people like when they see the human side of you. If it's scripted and kind of acted out, it's not as personal, right? So people like to see mishaps and funny things and, you know, that kind of thing. It just makes people know that you're a little more real and authentic. And I don't think people want to see scripted videos. So to your point, you know, it's probably good enough. Like, don't be too hard on yourself with the content. So, but thank you so much. Our next couple sessions have started. So we have how to help your clients in times of financial crisis, and we have practical ways to reduce stress and overwhelm. So those are our next two sessions. They started a couple minutes ago, but Mara, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you being here.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you in the next sessions. Thanks.
See you.